Hey traders, Shane from Gen2 Futures and FX. What I'm going to do is just quickly take you through our Viper and pivot strategies on coffee. Now, you probably know that we've been trading coffee for a while now, and it's one of our better markets. It really does perform exceptionally well, particularly with the increased volatility. So, two systems, pivot strategy and the Viper strategy. I'm just going to take you through how they have been running on coffee, and obviously, we're going to have a look at how they went last week and look at the previous week's results as well. And we'll continue to track these two because obviously there's a lot of money to be made in the coffee market. So we want to make sure that our traders are trading the best systems. Now, the three best systems we have or one of the best systems we have that's been going for a long time is SN391. So I'll be previewing that again a little bit later today. But these are two new ones that are producing some really good profit as well. So traders, I'll take you through the Viper strategy first. Our moving average envelopes basically give us the ability to track obviously momentum in the market. We've got our MACD BB, our MACD Bollinger Bands, and all we're looking for is price to close above or below our moving average envelopes with confirmation of our MACD, and we've got a potential trade. You can see a short setup here. I'll just add in the MACD BB, which is one of our indicators, which I haven't got on the chart at the moment, but I'll put on now. Just slip that in there. And we only get to take the trade if we get confirmation from our MACD, the red dots that we have a setup and that we're below the zero line. So you can see here we've clearly got momentum. Takes a nice little short, gets us out there for a small profit. But that's basically, it's a very simple strategy, nice and easy. Tracks really well. We're running it on a 55 tick chart here. And these are the stats on this particular strategy. So last week it produced $3,600, so almost $3,700, and then this week only $225, and you can see the performance there. We'll go to the performance summary. This is shorts only, so it's only tracking the short side of the market, but average trade net profit is a massive $298. Now if we have a look at our pivot trader, now pivot trader is obviously slightly different because we're using our pivot and MACD to get into the trades, and I'll just show an example of one of our pivot trader setups. So one of the things I really like about this pivot trader is that once you get into a trend, it gives you the ability to scale in. So we get our first pivot trade sell here. We've got a lower pivot high. Obviously there's our pivot high, a lower pivot high. We've got our MACD confirmation below the zero line, red dots. Then we get a lower pivot, a second lower pivot high. That gives us the ability to scale in and add another contract, and then we get a third position here on. And what it does is it means that we can really capitalize on trades and capitalize on our potential trend that we've got. Now remember that this strategy also has a built-in reward to risk. So this is tracking a 3-to-1. This has a ratio of 3-to-1. And what that means is that whatever our risk is, we're risking one time out. We've got a reward to risk on this strategy of 3-to-1. So our target is 3 times our initial risk, and our initial risk is the previous swing high. So this is always going to be a good strategy because you've got that 3-to-1 ratio. Now, obviously, it's really ideal for markets that have got good volatility. Coffee is a perfect market for that. And you can see that last week was the average trade net profit on this is super, 339. That includes longs and shorts. The max drawdown on this strategy is only $2,000 or $2,200. And our overall net profit, 31,593 over 6 months of testing. So this is one that we're running now live, and we're tracking live as well. And it's trading well. So last week, the week before, so the 19th of October, produced almost $8,000. Then last week we're down $975. So it's going to have obviously some really big winning weeks, but then a losing week around $975. It's not really much of a give back once you've made over 8,000 in the previous week. So just one to track, obviously doing really well, and we just need to keep an eye on the daily performance because we're trading both longs and shorts, so we need to make sure that we've got this system calibrated for the current market conditions, but it's tracking well. So again, there are two on coffee, two new ones on coffee, PT10, which is our pivot trader, and VP, which is for Viper, the Viper 17. I'll be previewing our original SN391 later today, and that's one that's been tracking beautifully. So thanks for your time, and we'll catch you on the next update. Cheers. Thanks for joining us today, traders. If you'd like to become part of our team in 2014, all you need to do is contact either myself or Luke at info@gmtfutures.com, and we can get you started pretty much straight away. So if you've always wanted to become a professional trader and you want to start using a high performance automated system, then definitely send us an email, info@gmtfutures.com or shane@gmtfutures.com, or you can either give us a call at 61733600875 and we can get you started straight away. So any questions, feel free to send them through. Otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I look forward to catching you on the next update. Cheers.